Pakistan's fast on crackdown against terrorists exposed again. Pakistan has approached the United Nations Security Council asking them to allow UN-designated global terrorist Hafiz Saeed to use his bank account for personal expenses and withdraw 1,50,000 Pakistani rupees. Remember, Hafiz Saeed's personal bank account were frozen under the directive of United Nations as he has been on the UN terror list since 2008. Hafiz Saeed is also on India's most wanted list after he masterminded the 26/11 Mumbai attack. That's the very latest that is coming in right there. United Nations, of course, giving that go-ahead right there after Pakistan begging for Hafiz Saeed to access his bank accounts. This is coming in after the United Nations had frozen the bank accounts as well. But Pakistan has approached the United Nations Security Council asking them to allow the UN-designated global terrorist to access his bank account for personal expenses. Let's also listen into some reactions that are coming in right there.
आज जो है वो आतंकवाद और आतंकवादियों के समर्थन में जिस बेशर्मी के साथ पाकिस्तान के हुक्मरान खड़े हुए हैं उससे ज़्यादा बेशर्मी हो नहीं सकती और इसीलिए पाकिस्तान आइसोलेट हुआ है। पूरी दुनिया के सामने आज पाकिस्तान आतंकिस्तान के रूप में देखा जा रहा है।
Hamza is now joining us live. Hamza, it's very, very interesting because it was the United Nations who had banned him from using and accessing his bank accounts, and it is the same United Nations that is now allowing it to happen after Pakistan went ahead and begged the United Nations for Hafiz Saeed to be able to withdraw that sum of money and use his bank accounts for his personal uses as well. What is the reasoning that has been given in from both sides?
Well, first, you see what Pakistan has done is only something that what Pakistan was bound to do, because the restrictions imposed on Hafiz Saeed's assets and accounts are because and as per directive of the United Nations. And now United Nations itself, when Hafiz Saeed requested to the Pakistani authorities, all Pakistan did was take this forward to the United Nations and not even pleading on what he's asking for. Pakistan did not support that, but yes, Pakistan's job was to actually take it to the UN, and UN actually approved it. So that is interesting that anyone, if India would say that Pakistan is supporting Hafiz Saeed, then you would also say that United Nations is also supporting Hafiz Saeed because he's a dedicated terror on their own watch list. And now allowing him to be accessing his own accounts that were frozen by the Pakistani authorities is certainly raises the eyebrows. So no official reactions on this so far. But yes, it is certainly going back onto the United Nations itself. And at a time when India will be speaking at the UNGA tomorrow, I think this issue should be raised up and questioned against the United Nations itself.
Right, leave it at that. Thanks, Hamza, for joining us live on this story. Even as Pakistan has been completely isolated at the United Nations External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar lashed out at Imran Khan, while the Pakistani Prime Minister has claimed that India does not want dialogue. S. Jaishankar has set the record straight. He has reiterated that talks can happen with Pakistan but not with Terroristan. Jaishankar also said that the conflict between India and Pakistan was not about Kashmir but a larger problem dealing with terror. The External Affairs Minister also categorically stated that terror and cricket cannot go hand in hand, and that Indians will never allow terror by night and cricket by day.
Is unprecedented in this day and age. And then this...
I mean, we have no problem talking to Pakistan, but we have a problem talking to Terroristan. And they have to be one and not be the other. I think for Pakistan, it was a country which has really created an entire industry of terrorism to deal with the Kashmir issue, who now see that investment of 70 years undercut if this policy succeeds. Theirs is, I think, today a reaction of anger, of frustration in many ways. It's very difficult in real life to separate issues. Dominant narrative of a relationship is of terrorism, suicide bombings, violence. Then you say, okay guys, now tea break, let's go and play cricket. I think that's a very hard narrative to sell to people. So there is, I mean, look, this is a democracy, sentiments of people do matter.
Prime Minister Modi too head out at Pakistan while addressing 50,000 Indian American gathering at Howdy Modi event on Sunday. Let's listen in.
इन लोगों ने भारत के प्रति नफरत को ही अपनी राजनीति का केंद्र बना दिया है। ये वो लोग हैं जो अशांति चाहते हैं, आतंक के समर्थक हैं, आतंक को पालते पोसते हैं।
कैसे संभव हो सकता है भैया? आप उधर से जो है वो गोले करोगे, हमारे बेकसूर लोगों की हत्याएं करेंगे, आप फौज के जवानों पर जो है वो गोले बारूद फेंकेंगे, और आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन हो कि हमारे लोग कहें कि बाहर वो फूल बरसाओ, मेरा महबूब आया है। ऐसा होता नहीं ना। आप पहले अपनी धरती पर चल रही आतंकवाद की फैक्ट्री को बंद करिए, आतंकवाद का उत्पादन बंद करिए, उसके बाद कुछ बात होगी।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.